The concept of the noble savage is one of the defining features of primitivism, originating as the bon sauvage in many European works of romantic art and literature. The noble savage is a character who lives close to nature and whose proximity to nature elevates him to a position of moral superiority as compared to urban populations. As discussed in Lecture 17, the noble savage is typically portrayed as rational and wise, resulting from Enlightenment influence on the genre. The film Dances with Wolves makes use of this primitivistic aesthetic convention when depicting the Lakota Sioux throughout the course of the movie. One of the primary characters who serves as an archetype for the noble savage character is Kicking Bird, the holy man of the tribe who is Dunbar's primary connection to the tribe. Kicking Bird is repeatedly portrayed as a rational and wise thinker, especially in regards to his interactions with Dunbar and stands with a fist. This can be seen in the scene in which Kicking Bird and Dunbar first sit down and talk at Fort Sedgwick. During this scene, Kicking Bird makes an honest attempt to communicate with Dunbar, despite the massive language barrier. This is because he is rational and recognizes that befriending Dunbar may be more advantageous to preserving the safety of the tribe than killing him outright and losing whatever knowledge he might hold. Alongside the specific character of Kicking Bird as a representation of the noble savage, Dancing with Wolves makes use of juxtaposition to further portray the convention. In the scene in which Dunbar goes on the hunt with the Lakota Sioux, the actions of the natives are contrasted directly to those of white settlers. While the Sioux hunt the buffalo for the purposes of survival, the whites hunt the buffalo for profit, skinning the animals and leaving them to rot in the prairie once they have taken what they wanted. This trend can be seen throughout the film as a whole. The natives only harm to protect themselves, while the whites harm for the sake of profits and expansion. This juxtaposition positions the Native Americans on the moral high ground, a key characteristic of the noble savage.